In the heavens, there is a weaver girl star and a cowherd star. The weaver girl and cowherd have fallen in love, their hearts entwined. However, the laws of heaven forbid romance between men and women, and they are not allowed to love each other or be together in secret. The weaver girl is the granddaughter of the Queen Mother of the West, and as punishment, the cowherd is banished to the mortal world, while the weaver girl is tasked with ceaselessly weaving magical cloud fabrics as her punishment. The weaver girl's job is to use a magical silk to weave layers of beautiful, colorful clouds on a weaving loom, which change in color with the passage of time and the seasons. This fabric is known as heavenly clothing. Ever since the cowherd was banished, the weaver girl often weeps and longs for him. She sits by her loom, weaving the beautiful cloud fabrics in the hope of winning the Queen Mother's compassion and having the cowherd return to the heavenly realm. One day, several celestial maidens begged the Queen Mother to allow them to visit the mortal world's azure lotus pond. The Queen Mother was in a good mood that day and granted their request. Seeing the weaver girl's constant sorrow, the celestial maidens interceded on her behalf, asking the Queen Mother to allow her to join them on their trip. Touched by their plea and concerned for her punished granddaughter, the Queen Mother agreed to let them go. Meanwhile, after being banished, the cowherd was born into a peasant family and was named Neo-language. Following his parents' deaths, he lived with his brother and sister-in-law, who treated him harshly and decided to divide the family's assets, leaving Neo-lang with only an old ox. Neo-lang and the ox worked tirelessly, cultivating the barren land, building their own home, and barely making a living. However, Neo-lang found himself lonely in the desolate house, with nothing but the silent company of his ox. What he didn't know was that the old ox was originally the golden ox star in the heavens. One day, the old ox suddenly began to speak. It told Neo-lang, "Today, go to Azure Lotus Pond, where some celestial maidens will be bathing. Hide the red robe, and the maiden who wears it will become your wife." Neo-lang was both amazed and delighted to hear the ox speak. He asked in disbelief, "Big brother ox, can you really talk? Is what you're saying true?" The old ox nodded, and Neo-lang decided to hide by the Azure Lotus Pond, waiting for the celestial maidens to arrive. Before long, the celestial maidens gracefully descended to the pond, disrobing for their bath. Neo-lang, hidden among the reeds, seized the red robe. As the maidens noticed his presence, they hastily dressed, taking flight like birds, except for one who couldn't escape as her robe was stolen. She was the weaver girl. With her robe taken away, she felt a mix of embarrassment and desperation but had no other choice. Neo-lang approached her and proposed that she become his wife in exchange for her robe. Tearfully, she accepted his proposal, realizing that Neo-lang was the cowherd she had longed for. They were soon married, living a simple life together, working side by side, loving each other deeply. They had 2 lovely children, a boy and a girl. Neo-lang and the weaver girl believed they would live happily ever after. However, the Queen Mother discovered their love and was infuriated. She ordered her heavenly soldiers and celestial maidens to capture the weaver girl and bring her back to the celestial realm to face punishment. One day, while Neo-lang was tending to his farm, the celestial forces descended and took the weaver girl to the heavens. When he returned and found her gone, Neo-lang was heartbroken and wept bitterly, calling out for her. The sky darkened, and thunderstorms raged as Neo-lang pleaded for his wife's return. Seeing Neo-lang's love and devotion, the Queen Mother was moved by their love and allowed them to meet once a year on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month. She created the Milky Way to separate them, but it didn't stop them from gazing at each other from opposite sides. Every year on this day, countless magpies form a bridge in the sky to facilitate their reunion. The weaver girl, Neo-lang, and their 2 children are the stars Vega and Altair, forever separated by the Milky Way, but united on the 7th day of the 7th month. It is a story of enduring love, and on this night, their reunion fills the sky with magic and hope.